What's up, Hooper? If you're looking to improve your basketball IQ, you came to the right place. Today, I'm going to break down some of my film from a game I played in a few days ago, so that way you can learn how to analyze and improve your own game. Right away, I noticed that my hands need to be up, because it's only a 2v2, which means the only other option once one teammate picks up the ball means it's going to be going to the other teammate. So right about here, even I think before the possession happens, my hand should be up, and I should be not denying the guy in the orange shirt the ball. Because that way, as soon as it comes to him, you'll see, he just rips and goes, and my hands are on out. So I'm skinnier and easier to get by. So let's see, I slide and recover. Hand should be up there. And he turns it over, which happens, but still, I think hands need to be up there. Super important as a defensive quality. So now we're on offense. Let's see. And that's what I'm trying to work on right there. I think finishing has got to improve. But off the catch, let's see. Good pump fake, good rip. I start to get by. Let's see. Dribble. It looks like I go off my right foot, but I did an underhand layup, and that's going to be really hard to make and make sure that I'm under control. So I've either got to go off 2 feet or go off my left foot and go up with 2 hands, but then I'm just finishing with the right instead of a scoop underhand layup. Good rip baseline, so positive play there. I finished the reverse layup. Now I'm going to go back and look at why or how that happened. So teammate gets the ball. It's a little bit out of frame, but it looks like I jab right and go left, which is pretty good considering the help defense is on the right side. So I jab right, go left, get in front of him, and I think I probably could have went for the left-hand layup there, but I think it's better to go reverse considering where the guy in the white shirt is and just the fact that he's behind me. So reverse layup creates space and make sure that there's nobody there to block it. So good finish. Threes weren't having it today. Super windy outside. So I should have learned my lesson a little bit sooner about starting to shoot a lot of threes when it's a super windy day. And it's kind of like a double rim sort of thing. Got a box out right there, much better. So teammate gets this shot. Sorry, other team gets the shot, but I should have already had it boxed out because he's already halfway pulling up. So I got to turn around and like get right in front of the other guy, so that way if that rebound comes towards us, which it did, it comes right to me. So future me or notes, I got to box out much better than that and try to tip it to my teammate or come down and grab it with 2 hands. So I just want to bring up a point here about being able to shoot and how that opens up your whole game. So right in this clip, since the guy in the white shirts hit a few shots before that, my teammate falls for the pump fake, which is okay, it happens. But I just think this is a good point of emphasis for if you're able to shoot, besides the fact that people might bite on your pump fakes, you're also going to have the ability to drive just because they have to respect the 3-point shot. So they pump fake here and are able to get a layup. So good attack there. But the mid-ranges today, I was not having it with the mid-ranges, if I'm being honest. But let's see. Good pickup, good left, right. Let's see, turn. Not really fading, so looks like I landed a little bit backwards. So that might have been the key because I'm fighting my own momentum. So I gotta lean forwards on that, and that's why it's short. Oh, I remember this is one of my favorite plays right here because my teammate told me to throw it up. And I looked at him and I was like, can we get it there, to get a layup? So just shows the importance of communicating with your teammates, because otherwise we wouldn't have connected on that play, because he said, give me the ball down on the post, I hit him with the entry pass, and the next thing is a layup. All right, really bad take here. So let's see what happens. My first thought is there's space there, but that doesn't mean it has to be a shot. So I keep going. Right about here is probably a great time to stop on a dime and get a pull-up, because he's already on the way to cutting me off, So probably a step back or a drag or some sort of move that stops my momentum so I can get an easy mid-range, but I keep going. And I picked up, I picked up my ball too early here because now I'm 2-3 steps away from the basket and on my first or second to last step. So if I pick it up, or maybe I just hesitate for one more dribble and then I'm able to like spin by him or go between and split the two defenders here, probably get a much better look at the rim. Instead, I go up against a much taller guy, like you can see right here. I go up way too far away from the rim. That's never gonna go in unless I do some crazy trick shot, which is low percentage. So definitely gotta get closer to the rim here. Same story here, man. Layups, you gotta finish them. That's something I learned over the course of playing here. Great pump fake. Wait, also I think the angle here too. It looks like, look how far away I am from that defender. If I am another step over to the right, I'm on his hip, so I can initiate contact and get the finish. But instead, I'm like a few feet away from him, which means he can recover and then try to swat my shot. And again, left hand scoop layup, super lower percentage and harder to control. So gotta go off 2 feet and try to take a better angle on that next cut. There we go, good finish. So let's see, we'll back it up here. So I get the ball pretty far away from my defender. So that read could have went any way. Maybe I could have stopped, let him come up even closer to me before then attacking the basket. But I get by in 1 or 2 dribbles. And instead of doing, I mean, the help's coming, but instead of doing like a left-handed scoop layup, I go up with my right hand. And it looks like I'm up first. So before any of the other 2 guys are up, I'm already on the way up with my right hand and use the backboard. So good finish. Important note about help defense here. As soon as my teammate brings the ball near me, I reach for it. So I didn't get the steal there, but still impacted, made the other player lose the ball, so now my teammate steals it. And now we get another possession. Close layup here, so we gotta take a look at it. So I'm pretty much in an ISO situation. Let's see. First thought I'm thinking, looking at a replay, because it's always different in real time, is probably just try to go, I should really be going left. Because if you look, the help defender is over there on the right. He doesn't have his hands up, stuff like that, but still, that's pretty much the way he's trying to force me is right, because then they can both trap me or force me into a bad shot, bad pickup. So first thing should really be an in and out cross, or something to get it to my left hand, and then attack the left side of the basket. I still decide to attack right. So let's just see what happens with maybe right here could be a spin move to the left side, because right, again, it's not guarded. I pick it up, and then I go off my left foot. So it's a pretty tough shot. It almost went in, but can't really rely on those tough shots, especially on like a double rim like this. So next time I play, gotta be conscious of where's the help defense and try to go the other way of that, or just avoid it as much as I can. I most like mid-range shots today, so we get the rebound. That's not really a pump fake. I gotta do a much better job of making that look like a shot. But anyways, I decided to go drive to the right, and this time decided, square again, but it's much closer, which is probably the only reason why it went in. But not a great shot. I'm not thrilled about it, but my defender's hand didn't go all the way up, so it's not like he contested it the whole way through. It was pretty much once I brought the ball up past where his hand was, it was pretty much just all on, can I finish the shot? So right here, I noticed we're able to get a super quick layup just because of the lucky rebound. But as soon as I'm bringing it back here, actually, looks like my teammate, if I could have done one more pass there, like quickly passed it back to him. But as soon as I catch it, the guy in the paint starts to return anyways. So I probably could have swung it, really should have swung it to him. Anyways, shoot it. Glad I followed my own rebound, comes right to me. And then I'm able to like fake the pass and go up super quick for a layup. So I think we ended up losing this game, unfortunately. I think sometimes losing is a good thing, because in this example, I know now that I gotta really work on my finishing, whether it's off like different feet and finishing with different hands. So I think it's super important that you break down your own film. There's so many different things you can learn from it, and same with losing. So don't ever let a failure become a setback for you. Learn from your mistakes and advance forward. Alright guys, so that's a little bit of how I break down my film. Let me know how you break down your film in the comments. What else you'd like to see, and I'll see you next time.